The story starts in Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina, where there's tight security all around. You can see barbed wire everywhere, and cameras are set up all over the place. A guy named Ken walks past these cameras. There's an SUV in front of him. He keeps walking quietly, but then stops after a bit. Actually, Ken is a thief. He goes back to the SUV, opens the door, and gets inside. But Ken doesn't want to steal the SUV itself. He's after something important inside it. First, he goes for the music system. He takes out the system and then grabs the valuable stuff from the dashboard, keeping it for himself. After that, he even pees on the backseat of the car. Why does he do that? There's no real reason behind it. Now that he's done what he came to do, he tries to open the car door, but it won't open. He thinks he can easily get the door open, but even after trying hard, it just won't budge. He's not too worried yet. He figures the other door will open. He goes for the other door. He tries to open it, but it's locked too. He can't open that either, and now his trouble starts to grow bit by bit. But Ken is still confident because he can break the front windshield to get out. He tries to kick the front glass with his feet, kicking it multiple times. But even after trying hard, the windshield doesn't break, and his stress starts to build up slowly. He takes out the tire tool and hits the front glass several times with it, but it's totally useless. He doesn't understand what's going on, so he tries to open the plastic cover on the locked door, and just as he's doing that, his hand gets cut. Now Ken's problems have only gotten worse. That's why he moves to the back seat of the car, the same spot where he had peed earlier. He pulls a gun out of his bag and shoots at the front windshield, but the bullet bounces off and hits his leg instead. That's when we realize all the windows in this car are bulletproof. Along with Ken's hand, his foot is injured too. He takes off his t-shirt and ties it around the wound on his foot. Just then, he spots a girl. He calls out to her, and she comes over to the car. She pulls a lipstick from her bag, looks at her reflection in the car's side mirror, and puts on some lipstick. Then she starts to walk away. Ken begins shouting loudly, but she can't hear him. The whole car is soundproof, and while you can see inside from the windows, no one outside can see in. So basically, Ken is now stuck in the car, totally lost and doesn't know what to do. He tries to call his wife on his phone, but just then it dies because the battery is super low. Ken is really thirsty, so he drinks the whole bottle of Pepsi he has with him. Slowly, the day fades away and night falls. Still really thirsty, Ken tries to lick the water off the distant window glass. He's completely stuck. He's hungry and thirsty, plus he's totally exhausted now. Somehow he manages to spend the night in this car. The next morning, he's really stressed out and puts the music system back on the one he had taken out earlier and plays some music, which calms him down for a bit. After a little while, the music stops on its own, and he gets a call from an ID named Me. It's Dr. Andrick, the owner of the car. He tells Ken that this is his car, and he's put a lot into it. I've got security set up, what I call 4x4. No one outside can see or hear you. Plus, this car is completely bulletproof. There's only one way out of this car, and that's through the tank underneath. But if you try that, I'll blow the car up because I've planted explosives under the tank. Dr. Andrick also talks about his personal life. He says his wife is no longer in this world, but my grandchild lives with me. He also says that he has a very dangerous disease and is going to die in a few months. But Ken doesn't care about that. He threatens him, saying, if you don't set me free, I'll kill you and your family. But the doctor isn't fazed by his threats because he's gone crazy. Ken then tells the doctor that it's really hot in here and demands to be let out. Then the phone cuts off and the car's GPS turns on by itself. When the car's AC is on, the temperature inside the car starts dropping slowly. The car's temperature has gone way down. Here, Ken starts shivering and puts his t-shirt back on, but it doesn't really help because it's freezing cold here. His lips start turning blue. He's getting hypothermia. Plus, the wound on his leg has gotten infected now. But before he dies, Dr. Andrick turns off the AC. Now he's completely confused, not knowing what to do. Then he sees a policeman coming near the car. A flicker of hope sparks inside him. He shouts out to him, but the cop can neither hear nor see him. Actually, the car got ticketed here because it was parked in a no parking zone. The cop left the ticket on the windshield and walked away. Ken had lost all hope by now, but then a flicker of hope sparked inside him when a thief showed up trying to open the car door. Unfortunately, luck wasn't on Ken's side. The neighbors spotted the thief and started chasing him. Though the thief managed to escape, the police had already arrived by then. There were a lot of people around the car, but no one even knows that someone's trapped inside. That's why everyone just leaves this place. Now Ken gets a call from the doctor again. The doctor wants to know more about him. Ken tells him he doesn't follow the rules of this world. The rich here want to crush the poor, and he'll never let that happen. That's why he steals, just like his father and grandfather did. Even if someone points a gun at him and tells him to stop, he'll keep doing it, and the doctor likes his answer. Looks like it. So he tells him there's a pipe behind the car seat that holds water used for cleaning the car. You can drink that water. After hearing this, he takes out the pipe from the back of the car and fills a bottle with the water from it. Although the water has chemicals in it, Ken Ken doesn't care and drinks it all in one gulp because his whole body's dehydrated. Another day passes like this, and the next morning, we see that Ken's mind is starting to be affected too. He's become really weak, both physically and mentally. So to keep his mind occupied, he starts sketching car interior designs on paper. He's super hungry, so he begins eating the paper. After that, he gets thirsty again, and with no other option but to drink his own urine, he's forced to do it. Just then, he gets a call from the doctor. He has to listen to what the doctor says. That's why the doctor tells him that under the car's dashboard, there's some chocolate. You can eat it. Ken quickly grabs the chocolate and eats it. After that, he feels a bit more energized. He takes the phone's battery out and puts it on the car's dashboard so it can charge a bit using solar energy. Just then, he gets another call from the doctor. The doctor tells Ken that he went to his house and met his wife and kids. He told them that Ken won a $1 million lottery. He lied to them about Ken's work, and he gave her a lac and said she could now buy her new house. So they left the old house and moved into the new one. After that, he hangs up the phone. Hearing all this, Ken feels really sad that the doctor has even reached his family. Now he takes the battery that was kept on the car's dashboard and puts it inside the phone, which turns it on. He calls his wife, but she doesn't answer. So he leaves a voice message for her. A little later, it shows him repeatedly pressing the car's start button. He starts the car, but it's in reverse gear. He tries to change the gear, but it won't shift, and now the car is backing up at full speed. The car crashes into a wall, and the airbags go off, so he doesn't get hurt, but the rear window is shattered. He gets out of the car and goes to the cafe at Posse's petrol pump. There he starts eating and drinking some stuff. Just then the security guard shows up. He tells Ken, "First you have to pay for it," but Ken doesn't have any money, so he pulls out his gun and shoots him. But then his eyes snap open. He's still inside the car. Actually, he's just having a dream. He's in really bad shape. He has zero energy left, and the gun he's holding tries to kill him, but there's no bullet in the chamber. Right then, he gets a call from the doctor again, and suddenly the car's lights turn on by themselves. The doctor is standing right in front of him. The doctor is talking on the phone, but then he gets into the car because he knows Ken's condition is really bad. Ken doesn't have enough strength to fight him off. Once inside the car, the doctor tells Ken that he's been robbed 28 times before. That's why he built a car that can trap any thief inside, and now you're caught. You're not leaving here alive. Then the doctor makes a call, and Ken gets a chance. He shoots the doctor with his gun and jumps out of the car. He starts crawling forward because he doesn't have enough strength left to run or walk away from here. But the bullet just grazed the doctor. He's still not fully all right. He comes up to Ken, hits him, snatches his gun, and once again tries to drag Ken into the car. But the sound of the gunshot means the police have already arrived, and they tell the doctor to let him go. Still, the doctor holds Ken at gunpoint. He tells the cop that this guy is a thief. He says, "He tried to steal the SUV. He even shot at me, and now I'm gonna deal with them myself. This isn't your problem." But the cop says to let it go. The doctor doesn't listen, and soon reporters and more police cars show up. One of the officers who arrives is named MD. Actually, he's retired now, but he talks to the doctor. He tries to convince him that he has to let it go, but the doctor won't hear it. He says the cops should do their job. They don't do things properly. That's why thieves like them roam around freely, and we, the common people, have to suffer because of it. What I'm doing is absolutely right. Half the people here side with the doctor, but the other half want Ken to be set free. But the retired cop here tells the doctor, "You're an educated person. You can't take the law into your own hands. You should let him go." He says a lot of things that convince the doctor, and now he's going to let Ken go. Ken somehow manages to get to the police car, and the doctor gets into his own vehicle. He sets a timer on his phone, and then there's a huge explosion at the spot. Basically, the explosives he had planted under the petrol tank go off, and now he's dead. Meanwhile, Ken is shown, completely broken seeing this, but now he's free. The police arrest him for all the crimes he's committed so far. Everyone is talking about the doctor. They say he was a brave doctor who had complete confidence in himself. He was sure about what he was doing and believed he was absolutely right. This was a big lesson for the government. After such a strong statement, maybe the police will start doing their job properly and finally get a grip on all the thefts happening in the city. Now, Ken is taken to the hospital, treated, and after that, a case will be filed against him. He will be punished for all the crimes he's committed so far. And with this scene, the story of the movie comes to an end.